This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
The Husky Marching Band and University leadership made a special visit to Quincy on Sunday to thank the community that stepped up on Thanksgiving 2018 following a bus crash on I-90.
Things were certainly buzzing at the Town Toyota Center on Saturday for the 4th annual Wenatchee Mini Maker Fair.
While hundreds of high school students graduated over the weekend, a select group at the Columbia Basin Technical Skills Center were recognized on Monday.
It was a good week for the Columbia Basin last weekend when they brought home 3 state championships and 1 third-place finish.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Every 2 years, the University of Washington Marching Band makes their routine drive along I-90, heading through Grant County on their way to the Apple Cup. Thanksgiving night 2018 was anything but routine. On Sunday afternoon, a community that went above and beyond in the band's time of need was celebrated as the Husky Band and UW leadership made a special visit to Quincy to say thank you.
6 months ago, out of something terrible came something wonderful. In a moment of crisis, when our students were stunned, disoriented, and yes, hurt, this community opened its arms. The first responders from multiple agencies reacted with speed, compassion, and professionalism. Without them, things could have been so much worse. George Elementary offered shelter and safety, helping students begin to start to feel normal again. Community members answered the call to make the night a little less scary for our students. Some of you left in the middle of your Thanksgiving dinner, surrounded by family, and came out to offer parts of your Thanksgiving dinner to our students. You also offered blankets, but most important of all, you gave them comfort. You showed them what it means to be a community. And on behalf of the University of Washington and all the families and friends of our students who know and appreciate what you did, I'm here to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
The Husky Band was unable to continue their trip to Pullman following the bus crash that injured about 50 band members. The UW Band and Quincy High School Band performed during the event, which also included presentations of $1,000 to the George Elementary Music Program and $4,000 to Grant County first responders. University leadership offered their appreciation for community members, school district staff, first responders, staff at a number of regional hospitals, and the Molitor family that opened up about 100 of their hotel rooms in Moses Lake for the night.
Grant County is just someplace we pass through on the way to Spokane to get these guys checked into their hotel, give them a little bit of a Thanksgiving dinner. As you know, this last Thanksgiving was anything but routine. And we will never pass through Grant County the same way again.
Dan Fisher, a teaching assistant aboard the bus that crashed, was one of many hospitalized that night.
So November 22nd was one of the scariest nights that I or any of us have ever experienced. And to know that the amount of support and the quickness that all the first responders and the community came out was just amazing to hear about.
Following the ceremony, the UW Band also provided a community barbecue and performed outside the high school. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by...
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination, from the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at More Furniture in Ephrata.
Things were certainly buzzing at the Town Toyota Center on Saturday for the 4th annual Wenatchee Mini Maker Fair. The event is organized by the Greater Wenatchee Area Technology Alliance in coordination with the Apple STEM Network and this year consolidated the annual exposition of inventors, student creators, and entrepreneurs with the collaboration's long-running Tech and STEM showcase.
The Tech and STEM Showcase had been happening in North Central Washington since 2011, and we've been hosting it at the iFIBER Public Market, a great venue, but we outgrew it. So it was a great opportunity for us to bring more students, more educators, and more communities together here at the Town Toyota Center.
As always, the gathering featured a wealth of groups and individuals of all ages and from various walks of life who were eager to share and demonstrate their endeavors in everything from robotics to graphic design and a whole lot more.
We have students from 5 years old through seniors in high school, from Manson to Wenatchee to Quincy, all throughout the region, showcasing work in the classroom. We also have entrepreneurs, small business owners, and hobbyists. So these are people who are either making and creating to sell a product or making and creating because it's fun at home.
One of the many innovative projects on display at the Maker Faire was created by a group of high school seniors from Manson, who formulated the idea of recycling glass bottles back into sand for a variety of useful applications.
This is our senior service project. We began it, I guess, last fall kind of, and bought the machine in January. The sand can be used in gardens as diatomaceous earth, and then it's also good at retaining water, and it can also be used in concrete.
Thus far, the group has turned roughly 3,000 glass bottles into sand with the $6,000 machine, which they purchased through a variety of school-sponsored fundraising endeavors. From an educational perspective, the Maker Faire can serve an important purpose for many of its student participants by giving them the opportunity to exhibit their innovations in a setting outside of the classroom.
One of the avenues to really make learning relevant for kids is to give them an authentic audience. And this gives them that relevant audience outside of their teacher and their parents to show that project off.
This year's Maker Faire once again drew thousands of curiosity seekers and fellow makers through its doors and served to inspire thousands more in a variety of ways as well. Reporting for iFIBER 1 News, I'm Chris Hansen.
This segment is brought to you by
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
While hundreds of high school students graduated over the weekend, a select group at the Columbia Basin Technical Skills Center were recognized on Monday. Family, friends, and law enforcement joined CB Tech Criminal Justice Program graduates for a special ceremony on Monday morning. The Criminal Justice Program, the most challenging at CB Tech, is led by former Moses Lake Police Chief Dave Ruffin. The program, in its third year, celebrated 32 graduates this year.
Each year that we've had the class has gotten bigger and better from the previous year. This is not an easy course. Some students are not able to successfully complete the program, which consists of 450 hours of course study in criminal justice.
Along with high school credits, students who excel in the program can also receive college credits through Big Bend Community College. Among the speakers during Monday's ceremony were Moses Lake Police Chief Kevin Fuhrer and Grant County Under Sheriff Ryan Rechtenwald, who both recognized Ruffin's commitment and dedication to the program.
I would like to recognize former Chief of Police, your instructor, and my former Tactical Response Commander, Chief Ruffin, for a wonderful job that you've done. He is not only given his time and effort with this class, but he has given decades of leadership to this community and the community of Moses Lake.
One by one, each student was recognized and presented with a certificate during the event. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
It was a good week for the Columbia Basin last weekend when they brought home 3 state championships and 1 third-place finish. 3 individuals were recognized by the WIAA for their efforts, all of them pitchers. Moses Lake's Evan McLean, Warden's Keanu Rios, and Elmira Cooley Heartline's Dalton Kettner were all named Players of the Week. Of McLean, the WIAA said, McLean touched a perfect game in the semifinals against Skyview to boost the Chiefs into the state championship game where they defeated Olympia 5-3 for the trophy. He needed only 77 pitches for the victory, while striking out 12 batters. Of Rios, the WIAA said Rios led the Cougars to their first softball state trophy by pitching 5 of 6 games and finishing with a 3.00 ERA and hitting .610 with 2 home runs. Of Kentner, the WIAA said Kentner pitched 12 innings of shutout baseball for the Warriors, leading them to a consecutive 1B state championship. In 2 victories, he gave up 4 hits and struck out 26 batters. He also added 2 hits with the bat and 4 RBIs. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER One Sports.
This is iFIBER One News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.